I'm CT. When I'm not hosting podcasts, I live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to have a job, right? Mine just happens to be CS, customer service. You know, solutions, relationships, while keeping my team motivated and constantly connected to those who have chosen to step into our store. Episode number 89, Grocery Store Goo Goo, Everyday GaGa. This is C.T.C.S.
Transition walk, day number 1 out of 3. Yeah, not 4 this week. We got a live performance Saturday night. Up on that stage, oh my God, there's no feeling like it. Oh, I could do it every day. I really could. And I would be the one that would remember what city you're in. You're right. Oh, stressed out today. I need this transition walk. If you're brand new to C.T.C.S. and you don't know what the hell this is all about, a transition walk, we all go through transitions. We all go through a lot of mindsets and mood swings, but we don't study them. I'm in this beautiful forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina. Before I go into CS, I got to clear my head, clear my heart. It's about serving people, not myself. Brian, our bagger, has been on vacation this week.
Oh, is that?
So, yeah, he's been up in Alberta, Canada.
Oh.
And so, and I asked him before he left, I said, are you going to take pictures? And he said, no. But I've been making sure that he sends me pictures. Because, I'm trying to get him to understand that there are people that like him.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, one of the toughest journeys. But the pictures are fabulous. And so last night was his first night where the sun was up after 10:30 p.m.
Oh.
And he was freaked out about that because you don't hear the sound.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone early. The full effect of the wildfires in Canada are right here in the Carolinas as well. The really bad smoke in the sky, and you can hear it in my voice. I'm thrashed, and it's very painful to really be at the register having conversations because, your nose is running and your throat is on fire. And it's absolutely, I mean, they got ozone warnings out and everything, and your breathing just freaking sucks is what it does. The accusation has been given to me that I charged somebody $21 for a lottery ticket, but I didn't give them lottery tickets. And they go, do you remember that? And I go, no, that didn't happen on my time. Well, we can't even see it on the camera, but your name was on the till, and it's $21, and but no lottery tickets were given. I said, why would I do that? Why would I charge somebody $21 for a lottery ticket and I give it to them? My focus is on winning, and that kind of a stunt is not a winning situation. Talking with a local club owner, he comes in on Thursdays and he really, kind of stocks up his bar with the lemons and the limes and everything that you need behind that bar. And he's telling me last week there's a group that's called Too Much Sylvia that was performing at their club. They took a hit. They took a hit, and he's going, I don't know if this is this ongoing recession that could happen, whatever recession. But yeah, he says, we lost money on this baby. And he says, but you know what though? I should have known. We're in the summer months. Do not book bands in the summer months because they're out there. They're doing all these freebie shows. The people don't pay a cent, but the bands are still getting paid. This is how screwed up I am in my mind today, where I'm just not on my game. So I have a birthday card here, and it has these letters, I-M-O-L-D. I-M-O-L-D. It's like a state tag. And I'm looking at it going, I mold? What do you mean I mold? What does that mean? You shape yourself? I mold? And then about 5 minutes later, I look at it again. It's like, oh shit, it says I'm old. Great news for the Pick 3 lottery. Man, they did 777. We know a lot of people that come into this store all the time, and that's the numbers. Hector, and oh my God, that guy's going to be running in here screaming like a little baby, man, because he won $500, and we've already given away $3,000 just in the past 20 minutes. So 777 finally wins. I may have jumped the gun here when it comes to Hector. Every night, he usually comes in here and he plays 777. Haven't seen him yet since the unveiling of the sevens. My worst fear is that he chose yesterday not to play the game because he was getting disappointed every single night. He was just, it's got to happen. And I've not seen him. So I hope that he really did get the money. Hector, I've been waiting for you all day to get here because I know number 7 is your big thing. Did you win?
Yeah, 3,000. Yes.
How much? 3,000?
3,000.
Wow. So
I want to play more because, and guess what? This is funny because I went to the graduation match, got earned more 10:30. I said, well, I need to play today because 005 was last night.
Yeah.
And I played 777. No, we don't have time. I said, let me go because later I'm going to be sold out.
Right.
That was 11, 30, and then 12. And my son said I had to go to my elementary school because he graduated from going to university, the big one.
Yeah.
And I say to my wife, listen, it's almost 1 o'clock. We have to be in the school, elementary school around 15. I said, let me go start at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And no, we have to go over there first. Say, okay, fine. I reach 7-Eleven because I tried to reach here today.
Yeah.
2 p.m. 15.
Wow.
I told the guy, here, wait. He said, you want to try doubles? I mean, doubles.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about it. I said, yes or no? I said, no, just give me $6.
Wow.
And
Man.
I see today, it's about an hour, but then I'm screaming like,
Did you scream?
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I'm screaming because I waited in this.
Right. You've been predicting this for the longest time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so long. They never told. I got in my report.
Yeah.
777. They never. As soon as I started loading in North Carolina, they never take 4 years.
Wow.
You know how many winners?
Yeah. Well, we've given away a bunch of money today.
12,000 winners.
Yeah.
Transition walk, day number 2 out of 3. God almighty. What a morning inside the podcast studio. Had 5 interviews. Newt Gingrich, former House Speaker. I had the opportunity to talk with some people from National Geographic about their brand new kids' book. Lazarus Project, which is on TNT, talked with Papa. God, it's just been an amazing morning with the interviews. And then you get prepared for what's about to happen, which is CES. Different track today. They have me coming in at 3 o'clock and then closing. I don't like to close. I got to be up early in the morning, man. The average person gets to sleep in after a long night. Not me. I got a job to do. And that job is podcasting. That's who I really am. I'm not trying to be Captain Negative here, though. God damn. I walk into the store, and the putback cart is just brimming. And it's like, what the hell, man? There has got to be somebody here before I get here, especially since I'm coming in this late in the day. And then I'm back here in the warehouse. God damn. You should see the freaking boxes and things that are stacked up. It's like, does anybody work here? So a bagger decides he doesn't want to come in?
30 minutes before his shift, and he texts me, which is a way to get around management, even though I am a former management. And I told him, like, dude, you're supposed to be here in 30 minutes. I have nobody. One of my baggers was in another country. You're gonna have to come in. And he's like, well, I don't feel good. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man, but you can't do this to me like this. So he was like, all right, well, my mom said I have to walk, so I'm gonna be late. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, it's frustrating, man, because we don't have any cashiers as it is. So that tells me one of us, or hopefully a cashier that knows how to get cards. We got to pull from where we can't pull from. We're already short-handed.
Yeah, especially when one's trapped over there self-checking.
Yeah. So, he understands that. But, I'm like, man, don't make me fight you over this. Like, I don't want to have to write you up.
One of the things that I'm very guilty of is the power of inflection. That's what professional announcers do. We use inflection to sell ideas. We sell our emotions by using the power of the voice, the pitch, volume, and tone. And so what happens is that when I'm put in a situation where I have to defend myself, instead of accepting what has taken place, I'll shoot out a radio attitude. Not an ego attitude, a radio attitude of, okay, if this is what you're going to say, this is how I'm going to respond. Well, what happens is that I listen to coworkers all day talk about how things are wrong and this is wrong and why are they doing this wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong. But if CT says something, they're taken back by it. We've got a bagger that's pretty sick, with this HMPV thing going on, and most of us here have had it. I think maybe that he's the next one in line to get it. We got to get him out of here because A, I don't want our guests to get ill, and B, I don't want to have to go through that again. So we're going to send him home. We got to get him out of here as quickly as possible, and we have to make decisions like that. And now we have to rearrange the entire floor to find out who's going to be doing the bagging. Transition walk. Well, kind of, sort of. We're in beautiful uptown Charlotte today. We have a live performance. We're at a fundraiser for Alzheimer's. We've been doing this for many, many, many years. And we're actually going to be one of the final bands, if not the final performance, at this club called Roxbury. This is it, man. They're closing their doors, and we're going to be on that stage. So it's one of those that I'll probably hold on to it for a long time, mainly because we're helping out Alzheimer's. That's the real reason why we're here. But here we go. Uptown Charlotte. Transition walk. Should be day number 4, but you know where I was yesterday. This is day number 3 out of 3. It's a Sunday, just got my God on. Gotta do that, man. Anytime that I go into anything public, that means that what I'm sharing is being taken. Something has to replenish the soil so that your forest floor can become healthy to support the trees. Way over your head? Yeah, mine too, but it's just who I am. Solutions. That's CS. Definitely going to be one of those days I get out of the truck to come into the store and the general manager is out collecting carts with another employee that's collecting carts, and we've got a coworker out there who's also cleaning up the trash. And now new guy Bill is walking beside me. What the fuck is going on here today?
I got my shit jumped because we ran out of carts, and how you doing?
Yeah, you got in trouble. He yelled at you. I saw that.
But then he came back later and apologized.
Yeah, he did me. Yeah.
You know, it was a grown man thing, and I get it. I told him.
Ooh, that was not a cool move. Not a cool move at all. A person of homelessness is sitting at our bar here at the store, and the bartender is cleaning the counter, and the guy just fucking freaked out. Just went totally bizarre, crazy all over her. And to help calm him down, we're going to pay for his groceries, but Jesus, did he come in here expecting to do that so he could get free food? I've been meaning to talk with you.
Yes.
You're a big Taylor Swift fan, right?
Of course.
Okay, so I did this big family party yesterday. DJ'd it.
Nice.
I mean, just Taylor Swift. But here's the thing.
Okay.
They were all girls anywhere between the ages of 4 and probably 8 years old. I think you've outgrown the Taylor Swift group.
No, what?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they are too young for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but I think you're too old.
No, I beg to differ, because at her concert, on one of her songs, was a very explicit dance move she was doing. So those kids are too young to be listening to Taylor. Maybe
There was like hundreds of them, and only one of you.
you should have played maybe like Taylor's first 3 albums are innocent, very innocent.
What do you think the number one thing they wanted? There was 2 songs they wanted to hear over and over again.
And
That's okay. I'll say there's 3. Okay, Karma.
Karma, of course.
Yeah, and Love Story.
Oh, of course.
That's
Love Story.
automatic.
It has to be Love Story. No, what? It has to be Love Story. Love Story has to be in the mix, no matter what it is. On my aunt's wedding, she had Love Story.
That's it.
It just has to be there.
You and Chris got into a pretty good conversation about people that don't acknowledge you when you say hi, because that's part of our training, is that we are to engage.
Yeah, and he was talking about how the customer, the regular people won't. They act shocked if we say hey to them.
Right.
How are you? And I was just trying to explain to them, like, you know, most people that live in Charlotte or in this area.
They'll acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other half are from New York.
The North. Yeah. Whereas mind your own business.
Right. Or I'll stab you and mug you. So yeah, it's culture shock for him, I think. Yeah, he's from Texas.
Well, I mean, being a radio guy, don't you use your inflection, though, to kind of get their attention? You know how to direct that
Oh, absolutely.
talk.
It's all about your tone as well.
Yeah,
You can intimidate somebody in the first 5 seconds of meeting them with all with your inflection.
Yep. So what you out doing today?
Just shopping. Thanks for the groceries.
Yeah.
I used to live in Greensboro. Now I moved to Charlotte.
All right. You liking it?
I like it very much. I miss all my friends, but I moved here to be closer to my grandchildren.
Oh, well, see, I totally get that, because I have 2 grandchildren.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, I'm 61.
Well, you're a young guy. 78.
Oh, see, I can learn something from you then.
Learn my mistake.
That's the best part. This is absolutely 100% the reason why that when it's raining and I take a transition walk in the rain and I keep going no matter what the path looks like. I'm collecting carts right now in a bad storm. You know, it's one of those things where I've been here many times in my forest, not a parking lot, but I've been in this rain and you just don't let them get to you. You hear the thunder in the background? God damn. So you think I'm being a total suck up then?
I think you are. I know the store manager went out of his way to go on the radio and say, all right, CT, thanks for getting those carts. Way to take initiative. And I'm thinking like, well, I can't go out there. I've got to run the floor. And then when I do, that's when everything falls apart here. And so I'm like, okay, all right, because we all got yelled at today. And then he comes in there and goes, I want to give CT something. And I'm like, okay. And so he got you some cards, some gift cards. And I'm like, you little shit. You're out there. You're getting all the kudos and all the goodies and everything. But I'm just giving you a hard time. But like, man, you got a little brown on your nose there.
All right, here's today's taste test. It's going to be the Epic Chicken Sriracha. And it looks like it's like jerky. So Epic Chicken Sriracha Jerky, 11 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbs, and it's gluten-free. So But the sriracha is the part that has me a little bit on the edge. Okay, I've opened it up. The smell is a little potent. It's chewy, but it's not like your typical jerky. I don't taste the sriracha. The only problem is when you eat food like this, gluten-free and stuff, something's going to happen in the bathroom pretty fast, probably.
The man in black. The man in black. The man in black. I walked by self-checkout, and Darmel had pointed out that he didn't pay for his pie. And I'm pretty sure because he was like, well, no, put it back here. And he was trying to like, confuse her, I guess. So she scanned it. And then he goes, well, I have a bunch of cat food I want to return for the beer, so I'm not buying the beer here. So he brought me 6 cans of cat food that he bought yesterday and refunded them and bought 3 beers.
What?
He returned 6 cans of cat food so I could buy those 3 beers.
You're joking. You know what's funny though? He just bought those too.
No, his receipt said
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I saw him with cat food.
So where are you in life when you have to bring back cat food to get your beer?
He said the cat's not getting cat food, but I'm getting beer. And I was like, wow.
Wow.
I want to try to score another conversation with our Australian friend that likes to come here and spend 3 hours in the store. So it's going to take a couple of seconds here to get this.
So now what's your week going to be like?
We got a productive week coming up, man. So you got the I do my gym and everything, man.
I know you do the gym. You do the yoga.
Do my gym and yoga. Do smashing work during the day, every day.
You're in sales, though, right?
Yeah, we sales. Got a few business projects happening. Background in speaking and comedy as well. So
You comedy?
yeah, so I kind of put it to the side for the moment. But yeah, I've got 3 years of stand-up experience, man.
Really?
Doing gigs.
Okay, because I talk with comedians on my shows.
Okay.
So I didn't know that. So so I mean, like at the Comedy Zone or something like that, or what do you guys do?
Myself personally, I've never done Comedy Zone.
Okay.
I started doing it in Australia, but when I started on the Charlotte scene, Comedy Zone was still sort of closed.
Yeah.
COVID, it ain't quite opened up yet.
Yeah.
And it's open now, obviously, but I've done stuff in South End, like Noda,
Really?
South Carolina, up at the Idiot Box in Greensboro.
That's cool.
Thanks, man.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I sort of kind of put it to the side for the moment. I probably haven't done a show, like gigging, like probably a year then, but yeah, about 3 years altogether, about 3 years of experience with meetings and stuff now. So,
Your set, 20 minutes or an hour? What do you do?
well, open mics, you get like 5 minutes. Okay. But with the show, I mean, I've done 15 minutes. I've done like a 15-minute spot, and then one open mic, the guy was really good. He would just let me do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I open mic, he just didn't care. So,
Go to the Comedy Zone.
So
Just and be one of the openers.
yeah. So I've emceed stuff too. Like I've emceed a comedy, like a proper comedy show. I was open mic, right? I emceed it, and then but then through Dave and Buster's, I was doing stuff with the
Really?
with the NFL.
Yeah.
I was doing watch parties, so I'd be kind of the guy at the front man, and then like there'd be a DJ behind me,
Yeah.
and we'd be bantering, and then he would be doing all the music, and I'd be talking to the kids and doing games and
That is
kind of
so
all
cool.
that soft the cuff stuff. We played a little bit, but not. It was pretty free flowing. We just got to play.
All right, we're going to sample Olipop Vintage Cola. I've done the root beer. I've done the grape. Now we're going to try the Vintage Cola. This is a prebiotic, not a probiotic, but a prebiotic. It smells like soda, though. It does. It smells like Coke. That could compete against Pepsi. Yeah, it's got that light flavor that Pepsi does. Now, it's not heavy like Coke, but yeah, it's got that's good. That's actually pretty good. Maybe in his mid-20s, gentleman, acting kind of strange in self-checkout, talking extremely loud on his phone. And he's only got 6 items, and he's just talking away. But here's what caught my attention, and it created a lot of suspicion. He was waiting for someone to move in the way of where was the self-checkout person going to be, where was I going to be. And then he finally turned around when he knew that we were watching him, and he goes, hey, look, I have 2 faces. I have a good face and I have a bad face. And I'm going to ask you right now, what face am I giving you? Because if it's bad, shit's going to hit the fan. At that point in time, you just notify security. Security comes over, the guy's gone. But man, that was definitely a threat. All right, we got to do one more taste test before we officially close out for the week. By the way, thank you so much for being a part of C.T.C.S. It's always fun to experience what's going on and sharing it with you, because I think as a community in retail and or sales, we can grow together by learning from each other's experiences. What I'm going to be doing, Doritos is on this big kick right now of introducing all these different flavors. We did the hot mustard here a couple of weeks ago. This one now is Doritos Jumpin' Jack Cheese. So Doritos Jumpin' Jack Cheese. Looking at it, looks pretty good. But here we go on the first bite. No. No, this is just going to be a regular chip. Jack's not jumping on this one.